Welcome hackers, this is Blondie speaking. I hope you're all doing incredible. Welcome to System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remake Edition. Let's get into this. This is going to be awesome. I've been looking forward to this for ages, doing this long play. It's going to be a relatively short one. I don't expect this to go over 5 or 6 episodes, but it's going to be a blast. We are doing a new game on Impossible. This is the Jack of all trades run, just to see how it all works. Let's do.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
And as a newly minted grunt, we will go ahead and do our duty shortly. Let's have a look around. Because Nightdive have done a phenomenal job on this game. It looks really impressive. They've upscaled the textures. They've redone some of the models. The models look way, way better. We got a lot more detail now in the models. There's even some lip syncing and some facial animation, which is appreciated. And you can actually read the terminals. I really like this. I like this change. Figures. Also, my god. Even for the future, that's an ancient phone. There is nothing else down here for us, but there is something
To proceed to the street level recruitment
a
center.
little further up. We're going to grab a secret. I've already unlocked this achievement, but we're going to grab a secret anyway. Just in case there are people out there who don't know about this one, we have a basketball. If you right click it, you can take it. And we shall. Excuse. Oh. Let's have a look in this delicious looking place here. See, it actually looks like it has a bit more life, and then this guy turns around. Chesty McChest. Looks so cool. It's a shame we can't actually go in here. Anyway, let's get into the game proper. Not going to bother with any of the basic training, basic advanced, all this sort of stuff. There's really no point.
Before you choose your career, completed basic training, you're ready for the...
Thank you,
Here's where
goodbye.
you make your choice, soldier. You enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on
We
your
have the
branch of
Ossa,
service, there's
we
no
have
going
the
back.
Navi,
A shuttle will take
and we
you
have
to
the
a UN
Marines.
space station where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings.
Tell me all about
Good
it.
luck.
I think we're going to go the Navi. Even though we're doing a generalist jack-of-all-trades run, we still have to pick some stuff as we go in. We've got some skills and stuff to allocate. So, if you've not played System Shock 2, there's like a brief section which is disguised as like your 3-year basic training. I wonder if I can get over here. Can I? Can I? No, I can't. And all it really does is just it's flavor on top of allocating you your basic skills to your starting skills. So we're going to take the Navy because they have tech skills and a bunch of other stuff, and we need to generalize a lot of our skills out. So let's go. Look at that fat ass. Bye-bye. Now we can get into the training proper. So I think just doing this bit, I can't pull up my my interface, but just doing this bit. Just selecting. Oh shush.
It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado.
Yeah, so we've got some standard weapon skills. Just picking one of those options will give you something. We got standard weapon skills.
You're given a choice of 3 different options a year. It's up
Oh
to you
boy.
to decide what kind of career you want to have, so choose wisely. Just approach a shuttle bay to receive a briefing on a posting. If you think that posting is right for you, head into that bay to accept the assignment.
For our first assignment, we are going to choose the one which gives us 1 strength and 1 hack skill, which will be this one.
SEAL is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with...
You will have to excuse the coughing. This cough will not quit. Even after all of the other symptoms have sort of died off, this cough is stuck around. Real pain in the bum. Okay, for our second option, we're going to choose 2 cyber affinity. Get that sweet hacking going. Standard weapons. Yeah, 2 cybernetic affinity.
Taking a mission to examine a newly discovered Class B comet.
Very sexy. That will help with our hacking ability. And for our final one, we're going to choose research.
The Navy strongly encourages...
And the reason we're choosing research is because it'll give us a good head start on getting additional damage to hybrids and other things.
The research facility on Aquinas 4 is currently conducting research on a new strain of spaceborne virus.
Excellent.
Shuttle A138, you have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
Reinitializing memory streams. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now. Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Is this a good spot to take cover? Oh, Icicle Man. How do I always get dragged into this stuff? All of the crappy stuff always seems to go down around Tau Ceti 5. Playing Marathon 2 at the moment. Well, not playing Marathon 2, I'm writing up the script for the Marathon 2 video. And of course, everything goes down around Tau Ceti 5. Or at least it did in the original game. Let's get out of here. All the bad shit. I'm just convinced that that place is cursed. If we ever went there as humanity, we would probably be utterly annihilated. Calm down, Polito. Hello yourself. Swear there's like a Chappelle skit or something. Run, bitch, run! That's a horrible thing to say.
Warning. Decompression event imminent.
Why would you suggest I say that?
Immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
Oh god, the lungs. I do like that you don't have to drag and drop this stuff into the panels anymore. You used to have to do that in the original System Shock. You would recharge by right-clicking and then drag and drop this cell. Open your inventory, drag and drop it into here. You don't have to do that anymore. I really love that. That's a really cool quality of life.
You managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules.
Spanx.
You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room. One for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use them carefully. They're hard to come by.
So considerate. So, just to confirm what we've already got here, we have 2 strength. We got a +1 strength as part of our basic training. Endurance, psionics, and agility are all at base level 1. We've got 2 additional cyber from our training. For our tech, we unlocked hack and research. Everything else is unlearned. For combat, we only have 1 in standard weapon. I was going to say standard pistols, but pistols is all we can use right now because we only have 1 standard. And nothing in psi. Untrained. We will train all of this stuff up, don't you worry. Now, in the original game, there used to be an exploit here where you could mantle up onto this. They've removed that. You can no longer do that, so we're going to have to do this the hard way. Unfortunately. Shush. Before we do that, however, we're going to grab these cyber modules and we're going to upgrade. We're going to get a first upgrade. We're going to upgrade our endurance. And I'm going to update my handy-dandy spreadsheet to make sure that this is all tracked and I don't double, triple, quadruple everything. If you have a look at my statistics, my health and my psi in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see that they're very, very low. I have a health now. I had a health of 10. Upgrading endurance upgraded it to 13, so it only gave me 3 additional health points. Psi is even worse. Psi is 6. When you play on impossible difficulty, health is one of the biggest things to take a hit. That including and the cost of upgrades. So the cost of upgrades gets even more expensive in cyber modules as you go up in difficulty. Obviously, with Impossible being the most expensive. That's why the Jack of all trades kind of appealed to me, because normally you're expected to, I don't know, kind of specialize in something, so I wanted to see how far this could take us. That's enough talky. There is a thing over here that we can potentially try and get to, and is very tricky to get to, so we'll see how we go. Oh, we made it, and then I botched it. I normally don't make that jump. There's one of 3 ways it goes down. You either make it, you make it with a mantle, or you botch it completely and it potentially causes some damage. Because falling from that height is not cool. Okay. We're going to give it one more shot, and if it doesn't work, we'll come back with telekinesis. We will unlock telekinesis at some point. It's just too handy to leave. There'll be a bunch of psi abilities that we unlock. That will just be one of them. Yep, okay, now that damaged. We are going to leave that as it is, and you know what? Just to mark it. So I'm going to put a marker here, press N, I give myself a marker. You can rename this. I believe you can do that on the map. Where are we? I'm going to activate my mini-map as well. I think it has actually, let's yeah, it is. Okay, so I can actually rename this. Let's call it telekinesis. I think I botched the spelling on that. Whoops. But let's go ahead and try and grab as much of this other stuff as we can.
Hey Doc, a security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
Yeah, why would they do that? Why would they? As you can see, I've got the basketball. Still got the basketball. If you grab the basketball from that starting area, it will follow you in. This is the only basketball that you're going to see, so it's the only way to do this. And there is an achievement tied to it in the 25th Remaster Edition. We're going to put the basketball down in a tick. There was the room downstairs too. The code to that room is 5 zeros. And even though it doesn't really contain much, the Braun boost is pretty handy early on, so kaboom. Yes. I may have played this back-to-back quite a few times. So I am very familiar with this. In fact, it probably won't surprise you guys to realize that, to learn that I have a spreadsheet of all of this stuff.
Can somebody let me out? I can't find my card. Please.
I've got your card. Here, take my card. Put the lights on. I think we'll just make sure that we've got all of the bits before we move on. I need that, so we're going to grab this SciAmp. Not right away, but we will get that later. I'm not even going to attempt that. If I try and attempt that again, I could die. The full damage might be enough to kill me. So, let's put down the B-ball. Just need to... Hey. As long as this doesn't go anywhere, I just need it stuck here. Yeah, like this. Like this. Come on, in. That's better. That shouldn't go anywhere. So, the keeper stuff, we will get our hands on a shotgun eventually. I'll turf that there. We don't have any psi, so I'm going to get rid of the psi hypo. I will equip the Braun boost in a tick. Put that over there. And the SciAmp we can't use at the moment, so... just going to put that there. This usually becomes my dumping ground in the early game. So I put all of the trash items here, put the healing items here, around here. So the consumable, the one-time consumables, like the one-pointers, like, you know, your soda and chips and stuff go there. Anything that needs to be researched usually goes here, but we have enough of a research kicker right now. We've got research 1. We can actually start researching immediately, so... that is the plan. Let's get in. Hopefully the music kicks in.
I'm uploading some more modules.
He could potentially kill me here. Ugh. He could potentially kill me. Pipe hybrids are actually really dangerous early on Impossible. Where's my music?
Why is it that no one listens to me? The
security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
Thank you, Delacroix. So for any security crates and things, well, the reason we can't hack this at the moment, we need a hack skill of 2, we currently have a hack skill of 1, and even with a hack skill of 2, the difficulty on this would be a bit too much. I think we'd waste a lot of cyber modules trying to get this done. So I'm marking all of the security crates, basically anything we can't reach but we can return to later. I'm going to mark with one of these waypoint markers, and we'll come back to it. Now we need to figure out... I'm going to try and get this music going. It's a bit buggy. Go back in here. We head back out again. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit buggy. Alright, we should be able to ambush this guy. Nice. Straight off the bat we get a liver? Kidney-shaped organ? That'll do. We'll wait for that to finish. While we're waiting for that to finish, we'll go down this way. There's the camera.
Damn. The power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid.
Okay, thanks.
There should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
Please stop talking. Thank you.
Marie, I've got to restrict access to engineering until we can figure out what to do down there. It's just too hot. I don't know where all the hazard suits went, so I'm reduced to bringing down an armful of rad hypos. Those damn things always give me a headache.
Now the general hope here is that when this is finished researching with the Braun boost active, I can kill this guy with a single hit. That'd be ideal. Impossible removes a lot of the resources that you would normally get. So I believe there's usually a pistol here on lower difficulties. I'll grab that, thank you. Alcohol depletes your psi, but we don't need psi at the moment, so health is more important. We're there. Alright. We now get a 25% boost to damage. Let's see how that translates here. Yes. Close. Close. Thank you.
On most decks, you'll find a quantum
Creepy.
bioreconstruction device.
Oh, the head doesn't move either. That's creepy.
But I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
Okay, we have another log here.
I got called up around 0430 to help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau City. Kerenskin was there alone. Jesus, what the hell happened to him? He lost most of his hair, and you can see these lumps on the side of his neck.
Xerxes has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see. You can hack security computers to power down the cameras too, if you're good enough. But don't botch the job, or you'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless. That insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power at the engine core on Deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway. You can use it to reach Deck 1. However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me. Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection and find Grassi.
There's a lot of talking that happens, particularly in the early game, so whenever there's talking, I'll try and refrain from talking over it because it gets a bit confusing for me, and it's probably not pleasant to listen to on the recording. But oh my god, is there a lot of talking. We're going to do some hacking here. We've got 25% chance. Only costs us 6 nanites, so it's not too expensive. And this is going to help with a bunch of things. Alright.
Security system offline.
That's a lot of time. That's 6 minutes. That's heaps. There are a bunch of things we need to do with this window. First is to take out this camera. Next, we're going to go down this way. Take care of this. I think we can get rid of that. Hacking the security takes the cameras and the turrets offline, so you can get here safely. I do actually still need this, I just remembered, because there is some telekinesis happening up there. We are not going to reach that. Got some AP rounds. Oh, die already. My god. We still got 5 minutes left. We're doing well. Avail yourself, fool. Okay, and with all of that, we are gonna hop. Thank you. Gonna grab the alcohol. Come on. And we'll drink that, because we're missing a health point. Now this trap should open up, and neither of these should trigger, because security is offline. This is usually a trap that you walk straight into. Unless you hack security beforehand, in which case you're groovy. We also have enough cyber modules to get our next upgrade, so we'll go ahead and do that in a tick.
Each deck has a chemical.
Oh, hush. Now we get our first pistol. And we can use it because we have standard pistola training. It's not pistola training, it's just standard weapon training. Let's head down this way and grab a few extra goodies though. Hop. And hop. I love how he was facing away from me and still managed to hit me. Cheeky little blighter. Your flesh will welcome us.
Ever since we reached Tau Ceti, the lab monkeys have been acting strangely. Nurse Lesser picked one out of a cage to be brought in for vivisection, and the rest of them, I mean the entire group, stood up on their legs and howled. This wasn't just a random display. It was a protest.
He will actually go into an alert state. No, he won't. He's just going to stand there, huh? For real? If I remove over here... Yep. There we go. He doesn't know what he's doing. Come on. Thank you. I was going to say he'll probably end up coming back this way. Combat is a little bit like waggling your sword and hoping for the best. It can be very frustrating sometimes. And that is one of the early times we're going to spend a bullet. Just because it's a lot easier to do that than to try and drop down and take care of this numpty here. Gonna mark this security crate. We'll come back to this later. And we got a log here.
These missions should have been scrubbed before it left Earth. We've been unable to contain the reactant coolant leaks on Deck 1. I've put an order requiring azide suits down there. I know you think this will cause a panic, but it's better than giving everybody radiation sickness, don't you think?
I could do with a hazard suit. Let's drop off all this junk and get this upgrade. So, pop that there. We've got a Psi-Hypo, so that can go there. And let's go and grab this upgrade. As you can see, the time is still running down. We got so much time when we hacked that panel. But wait, it gets better. Let's upgrade our hack to level 2. Oh baby. Quickly update my spreadsheet. Let's move on. Should have... yeah, I've got one cyber module left. Yes, scusi. Hello, little fella. If you can get behind those guys, you can pretty easily take them out. Just got to be careful. They do tend to spin on a dime, which is really frustrating.
Here are some more cyber modules.
Oh,
Spend them
thanks.
wisely.
Bye-bye.
Good. You've managed to get into Med. Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the cruise sector. He's the one who monitored your cryos. You might witness some strange phenomena. Your R-grade cyber rig has an experimental perception enhancement that can theoretically detect residual psychic emanations. These emanations traditionally come from the recently dead. Literature might call them ghosts. I call them self-hypnotic defects in the R-grade unit. Don't let it distract you from the job at hand.
My lord. Take it easy, Polito. What happened to me? We have all sorts of stuff going on here. There are a bunch of monkeys around. We've got some hybrids. We've got a camera up on the corner. Up on a corner. Okay, here comes the monkey. With any luck, this will bring out the hybrid in there. I doubt it, though. Yeah, that one's suspicious. We can take this one out. Just need him to spot us. There he is. He's spotted us now. He'll come around. As long as we're in this dark area here, we should be okay. Sweet. Alright, now we need to take this out. Come on. That sudden back up and then that quick swing is so deadly. It can be so deadly. It's caught me out heaps of times. There's nothing you can really do to safeguard against it either.
This is Xerxes.
Trigger this
Why
trap.
do you persist in your loneliness?
Got two shotgunner hybrids that will come out down the hallway. There's one of them. There's the second one.
Something out of place. I'm sorry.
Don't be. There it is again. There it is again. Before you get a chance to swish it, it moves. So annoying. This other one should come and investigate. He'll come around the corner at least. He usually stops around here and then starts heading back in that direction. Okay, or he's just going to go around in circles, I guess. Can see that he's just by that window. See if we can catch up with him. Get out of here. That worked out kind of well. Gonna get some armor here. Our first set of armor. Very sexy. I don't think there's any requirement around this one. It's light armor, you can wear it regardless of your stats, but anything beyond that requires stats. Minimum baseline stats. Usually strength, but not always. Alright, since we entice this guy out, we can head in through here. And I'll mark this so we can come back to it. Thank you. Alright, we have one more monkey, I believe. No, actually we've got two more monkeys. There's one in there and there's one here.
Is this some kind of joke?
Hello. Can you hear me? I say...
Whose idea was it to bring 150 chimpanzees on board anyway? The interest of science? What about the interest of hygiene? Does anybody have any idea how much crap 150 lab monkeys make in a day? The poor chimps. They come on board for the most historic mission of all time, and they end up being chopped into little pieces in the name of progress.
This chimp will come around. Or at least he should. Yeah, here he comes. Gotcha. Those things can be really dicey to take out. He's curious, but I don't think he knows what's going on yet. While he has a bit of a think about it, we're going to head in here. Real quick like. There we go. Heading into here can be a bit dicey if there's still a monkey on the other side. He may come around. Then again, he may not.
What is a drop of rain compared to the surface?
I think he has.
What is a thought
Compared to a mind, our unity is
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
tiny individuals
So much talking.
cannot even conceive?
Hop. And we've got another log here.
Patient Watson died at 0240 of non-specific causes. Despite zero respiratory and brain function, the body is still displaying autonomous motor function, as does the parasite. At 0847, the patient even spoke to one of the nurses. Autopsy is set for 1630, and then we'll see what makes this Lazarus tick.
The monkey is over here. Got a monkey on my back. Had to be done. That's this area cleared. For now. We've got all of the bits we need, so we can head back. I hear you. As long as you're ducked, you can avoid a lot of the damage that these guys do. There's only one particular attack which will hit you. From memory.
Intruder entering medical sector A. Intruder.
And they don't do it very often.
To know your intentions. Are you allied with her? Do you not know of her intentions, of her history? She once tried to destroy your species, and now you do her bidding. Intruder entering medical sector A.
Okay, we've got 31% left on the Braun boost. Not a big deal, but it is helpful, so it'd be nice to try and keep that if we could. We're gonna go all the way up here. And we're gonna eat some damage here. Better the... oh yeah, perfect. Better the melee damage than the ice blast, the side damage that they do, which is really, really not cool. That'll kill you quick. Man. I got the black lung, Pop. Jesus.
I can't raise anybody down in engineering. With the lifts out, I'll need to get down there through the emergency conduit in the Psi Annex. I think the access code is in Watts' lab.
We have enough modules for another upgrade. We have 14, and we need 14 exactly. So, the next time we find a terminal, which is not far away, we will grab an upgrade.
Good. You've made it into the crew sector. Now find Dr. Watt's room.
We have picked up a transmission from the surface of Tau Ceti 5. I've been in negotiation with Captain Diego of the Rickenbacker, and after some coercion, he's agreed to go planetside as a joint venture. Imagine, this historic mission might even become more historic First contact. And who is there to get exclusive rights to all media, patents, and land grants? Trioptimum. Miri, I told you this would be worth it.
I believe there is a trigger point here, which will cause the hybrid to come through this door. I may have to go all the way down here. Or is it when I start taking stuff? Curious. There it is. Indeed. Thank you. Grabbing all of the soft drink because this is a nice easy heal. We'll collect all of that stuff. Anything we don't use, that's going to come back to base. We are pretty full up now. In fact, we need to get all of this done before the Braun boost runs out. We're not far away. There'll be a drop-off point here. Shotgun shells. Thank you kindly. We do have a grenade launcher here, and the grenade launcher is busted. We'll take the grenades. Get rid of that. We're going to need some FM chemicals soon.
Chemical needed.
Yeah, fermium.
Security system.
Goddamn Bronson and her stupid procedures. She's changed the
Crap.
code on the Medsci to sub-armory again. Now I've got to head back up to Deck 4 to find out what it is. Somebody's gonna frag her but good someday.
Oh, I'm sure somebody will frag her, but good someday. So many healing items. Wow. Let's get our first OS upgrade. We're going to get... no, not Smasher. Lethal Weapon. Smasher does an overhead attack, and it increases base damage by, quotes, approximately 30%. The hell does that even mean? Approximately. No, that's not how this works. Lethal Weapon, however, increases all hand-to-hand damage by 35%, so it's a 5% boost, according to the stats, unless they lie. I hope they don't, because this is the Anniversary Remaster, and it's supposed to have fixed a lot of that crap. So we should get a nice little extra boost in melee damage, which is much appreciated. Should be able to get the drop on the hybrids and kill them with one hit. Let's drop off all of this junk. I'm going to put the monkey brain there because we still need to research it. Even though we don't get any research items here, we're not going to get any components and stuff until we get back to where we were in the first area. Back to the future. There is a repair module down here. A maintenance tool. Alright, because we do have enough cyber modules for our next upgrade, we're going to get Hack Level 3. Very sexy. Mark that one off. And that means our next one is Repair, and Repair is going to cost us 17 for our first level because we have no points in it. There goes our Braun boost. Oh dear. Not a big deal. The pipe disappears as I get close to it on this side of the wall. Because reasons.
Security forces have been alerted to your presence, intruder. The glory of the many demands your capture or destruction.
Sing for me. We got all sorts of goodies and stuff in here. Got some proximity grenades. This is going to be a bit too expensive to hack. 40%. Actually, I mean, we're at level 3. Probably doesn't get any better than this for us. Yeah, hack level 4 is a long way off. I think we'll still leave this because with the Expert Tech boost, it's going to drive down a lot of these costs and make it easier. So we can wait for that. All that's really in there is a medical kit and some champagne. There is armor in there, but we've already got our hands on armor, so it's kind of pointless. There is a camera, which we will take out. And then we have a silencing of the Discord. There he is. Sweet time. Is he stuck? Where are you, fella? There he is. Got him. That got him with 2 hits too. Perfect. Let's collect all of this crap. This will all be recyclable later. All of this junk that you can pick up. So, there are a bunch of items in System Shock 2. You've got stuff like this. Food can be consumed for 1 health point. If you consume alcohol, it also depletes your psi by a number of points. So be careful if you're a psi user. Probably stay away from alcohol. Cigarettes you can actually smoke, but they will harm you. I believe they harm your health. Or was it your psi? I can't recall. I just recycle them. But pretty much almost everything can be recycled. There's an object called a recycler, which you get a bit later on. And it allows you to recycle a lot of these items into nanites, which is kind of what we're holding on to them for. We've got an extra pistol here. Terrible condition, but I have a plan. I have a plan. We'll be collecting as many of the pistols as we can. We've got some worms here. Let's start with this room first.
This is Xerxes. Remember, replication
Come on now.
restrictions are in place for the good of all of us. All unauthorized database interactions will be dealt with to the utmost degree of the law.
Oh, fluff off, fluff bag.
Wow, you're incredible. Do you know that? I made this game where I tried not to make myself think about you. What a moron. I love you, Rebecca, and I've got the plan. I've been buttering up the captain to transfer me from the Rickenbacker to the Goodwill team on the Von Braun. Pretty soon, nothing will keep us apart.
Nothing's gonna get in our way.
Marie, I'm sorry I've been out of touch, but I've been working on that artifact Bayless brought back from Tau City 5. I've done a level 3 analysis on it. I think it's some kind of artificial intelligence. I've managed to pull an audio tag file out of its memory. I'll let you be the judge. Marie, I think it's speaking English.
Yeah, it sounded a lot like English to me too. I suppose there are less articulate people in the world. We have some cyber modules. And we have a shotgun, which is in fair condition. We'll keep that. Pop. I could just drop down here, really. There's no penalty for dropping here. You're not going to lose any health unless you jump off.
Watts isn't here, so he's probably in his office in the R&D sector. Maybe he's got a backup R&D card in here. Take a look around. Good work. Here are some more cyber modules. Spend them wisely. They're not easy to locate.
Thanks, lady. You're swell. We have a full inventory. Look at this. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tells you. Pop that down there. We're done in this area. There's nothing else for us to do here, so we're going to head back. In a lot of areas, you'll see there's usually a bulkhead that separates areas. This will take us back into the other area that we were in initially, that we started in, MedSci. And all of the stuff that is in this area here, so all the stuff I put here, comes across with us. And you will find this is universally true pretty much anywhere. So we're going to try and haul all of this stuff back to base. Well, temporary base we set up for ourselves. Remember Citadel. Beep. There are respawns in that corner there, so just be careful. All of the junk items can go here, so that, in this case, is pot plants, magazines, cups, mugs, whatever. Hat. Schmocksh. Pretty much anything that we're not going to be actively using in this long play. Food items, they can all go here. I think I missed one. Ah, damn it. items that we're going to use at some point, we're going to put here. So that includes pretty much all of the ammo. We're going to put the disposable maintenance tool there. I'm going to keep this pistol with. And the shotgun will be useful at some point. We'll probably get our hands on a better shotgun, but for now we'll keep that around. Right, I think that's everything we need. We do need to head back and collect all of the rest of the stuff, but before we do that, we still need to research this damn monkey brain. We need FM. Fum. Let's do it. That will tick away. Like I said, this will give us a nice little boost early on in damage. Definitely handy, definitely welcome. Okay, let's grab all of this stuff. 3, 4. Beautiful. It's a lot of healing items here. This will be enough to heal us back to full again, and plus a bit more, I think. It's always preferable to do this if you can, so if I'm on this level I need a bit of healing, I always just come to the stash and top up a little bit. Just to save. Alcohol, chippies, soda. Soda. We don't need 2 Braun boosts. I'm going to leave this one here. That can be recycled for 10 nanites. Which is one of the better items to recycle. Ammo. Okay, we have a medical unit key. I'm going to put that there. All of the medical stuff will just go in here for the time being. Almost finished. Actually, what I will do is equip this pistol. So the way I use pistols in the early game, when you've got access to at least level 1 standard weapons training, I like grabbing all of the terrible use pistols, and we're going to use those just for general shits and giggles. So whenever we need to take out a camera from afar, whenever we need to shoot anything for any reason, we pull out the terrible pistols and we use them first. And if they break, we can just... I would just toss them away. But our next skill that we're getting is repair. And with a level 1 repair, we can actually repair these weapons for a cost of 3 nanites. Assuming we get it right the first time. So it's quite cheap. And we can put these back in action again. They usually go to level 2 and we can repeat that process. So it's actually pretty lucrative to do this. Like so.
Dr. Watts is alive and in his office. He should know the code to the maintenance access shaft. Hurry! He's been badly wounded. Don't let him die before he tells you that number.
Okay, monkeys are now gonna get 25% more damage. Take that, you little bastards. Brutal. She had a speed hypo. Why didn't she just run away? One repair tool, and we finally get a recharge. Excuse me. Some anti-personnel rounds.
Anatoly, there's only so much corporate calisthenics I can go through before I start to feel a little queasy, so let's get down to brass tacks here. We don't like each other. We each have our own motivations for undertaking this mission, so let me give you a little warning. I cannot be circumvented. I cannot be tricked. I cannot be manipulated. And I cannot be bought. You come at me straight. Keep the fancy maneuvers in a board meeting.
Transmitting cybernetic
My father
autos.
swam with the sharks doesn't mean that I do.
That 25% damage paying off right now.
The time is 16:30. Autopsy subject A. Watson. Now we're going to make the first incision in... Hold him down. I'm trying to. I'm trying.
Lobotomy successful. Talk to me, Watts.
They're not dead. They want you, you understand? They want you as a host. Get away.
Am I going to get anything from Polito? No.
Alright, calm down already. The access code to the conduit is 12451. I've got an autopsy at 16:30, so let's grab a beer on the recreation deck afterwards. Sound good?
It's a bit dicky trying to hit them through here. For whatever reason, there seems to be an invisible... I don't know whether it begins there, but there's an invisible wall around this pipe. Okay, there it is. Watch, we can repair this. I can fix... Ah, I don't have the repair skill yet. You son of a bitch! That's alright. We'll hold on to this. That's why we do it. You watch it happen to this one too. Man, what horrible luck. We're 4 off getting this upgrade as well, so now we have to run around with this. I don't really want to use this pistol. I don't want to wear this one down. Oh, man. You can't make it up. It happens. So it costs 5 nanites to heal from one of those healing beds, and we just got that back from this guy, so money well spent, I would say. Hop. Come on, over you go. Over, over. Good boy. There'll be a guy behind this door. There he is. Nice, 1 hit. Definitely save after that. I suppose we could always go down and check out this crate. I believe this one is a little less severe. Yeah, 30%. I'll say it should be doable. Watch it. Yeah, watch it bone me here. You dirty son of a bitch. 30% my ass. Still, we got our money worth. We got our money back. I'm happy with that. That's good enough. Good enough. Doesn't have to be the best, just has to be good enough. We got another crate here. Can't remember if I don't think I marked this. Let's have a look. 40%. Ooh, only 1 ice node though. This is gonna bone me. Nope. There we go. I'm gonna say, where is the robot? There he is. We're gonna sneak past this robot. They're pretty stupid when it comes to running past them. Unless you run right behind them, they won't turn around. Oh no. Please, please no. You asshole. At least he gave me a spray. Alright, we're gonna sit right here. Yep, this hacker's good enough. Thank you. Get rid of that. Just hope that we don't get trapped in here by that robot. Good. Good, good, good. Excellent. Okay, so we have a bunch of things we need to drop off here. Drop off the shotgun. Whoops, I did not mean for that to go all the way up there. We need to heal a bit. We need 1 more healing. That's what these are for. Man, I really need to get my hands on that repair skill. Alright, so I normally do carry 2 terrible pistols with me. These are going to need to be repaired, obviously, but put that there for the time being. And now we need to do this bit here. 12451. This will give me, yep, 6 modules.
Patting yourself on the back. Get down to that shaft to engineering and reset the primary reactor core. That will restore power to the elevator and you'll be able to get up to deck 4. Get going.
Oh, hush. Now we can get the repair skill. 1 repair. Perfect. Mark that off on the handy dandy spreadsheet. Alright, while we wait to see if this robot actually saw me, let's see if we can repair these weapons. Oh, 55%, really? Yeah, alright, we're just going to have to eat it, I suppose. Cost of 3. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's try this one. Uh-oh. This one's not going to be as forgiving. Damn it. Ugh, great. It came in. Come on. This one's going to elude me. Hey, frickin', finally. My god. Still fairly cheap. Yeah, so it's actually upgraded these. These were terrible, they're now poor. So it's given it a +1 boost. Which won't stop this thing. If this thing wants to jam, it will jam. It's the percentage chance that it jams goes up the worse condition it's in. I think it's below 50%. Whoa. Jesus, scared the crap out of me then. We will have to deal with that at some point, but not right now. Alright, let's grab this maintenance tool, get the hell out of here. Alcohol, anti-radiation.
You're now on the engineering deck. Find the engine core and reset it. This will restore power to the elevators. I'm getting some kind of strange readings from down there, so keep your eyes open.
Tell me more.
It's down to just a few of us now. Right after Valdez died, I guess I went a little nuts and started tearing things apart. Hopefully that'll keep me going long enough to figure a way past that turret.
Please respect the will of the many.
The radiation must have locked the protective seals on engine core access. You're going to have to find some way to purge the radiation from the coolant tubes. Xerxes is blocking me out of the primary data loop, so I can't get any information to help you. He's working for them now. Keep your eyes open. You must find a way to purge these coolant tubes and get into the engine core. The ship must have some kind of backup system in place for just this kind of situation.
Unfortunately, there's no way to really get around that. We're going to eat a little bit of damage coming through here, which is fine. We want the cyber modules. We also have another shoddy pistol, which is actually an upgrade. Looks like we got a straggler. Not a big deal. Alright, let's move on.
You must move faster. Your mind cannot conceive of the stakes we are dealing with. Keep your eyes open for utility storage 4. I've laid in some supplies there. The passcode is 59004. Got to get to deck.
My Lord Polito. Stop talking.
The many demands the termination of this exchange. We regret any inconvenience.
This part's a bit dicey. I've been blindsided here before. I can hear one down there. There's a hybrid down there. Okay, we can't get in here, but we do want the cyber modules, so... There is more down this way. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Make sure we're not followed. Excellent. Alright, we're going to have to go back, and we're probably going to have to spend a psi hypo to get through all of this radiation. We don't actually have that many anti-radiation hypos, which is curious. Let's pop one of these. I'm going to need the buffer, just in case. These pipe hybrids, they do hit for a lot of damage. Shotgunners, not so much. Don't really care about those. They're not really that much of a threat. Oh, bugger off. I am so glad I can kill them with one hit. That makes things so much easier. That one's not happy. What is the code for this door? 59004. There he is down there. Is he just going to stand there? He heard me. Wow. He just teleport whacked into me over there. Lucky he missed. You cheeky... Man.
Now listen carefully. The xenomorphs who have hijacked this ship are presumably from the surface of Tau Ceti 5. They've been able to infect a number of crew members through an extremely invasive parasitical technique. They've also demonstrated the ability to control the actions of others through some form of limited telepathy. Find the research soft, understand them, then kill them.
Sure thing, lady.
We do not know change.
Nice.
We cannot kill each other without killing ourselves. Is your vision so small that you cannot see the value of our way?
Because we have so many pistols at the moment, and because we've got a repair skill, I am tempted to just leave one of the pistols here. Normally I would carry around 3, but it's tempting. The only problem is in the middle of a firefight, that could be a real problem. Alright, we'll hold on to it. Fine. Gotcha. Thank you. Couple of extra cyber modules. At the very least, if you want to get something a little more out of this playthrough, you will get all of the cyber module locations. I managed to find all of these organically. And I have documented them in my handy-dandy spreadsheet. Not only tallied as a list, but also with a map.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Oh, we can hack this because we're level 3. Very cool.
Hi there.
Not that we actually need anything like this. We're going to have another way to bump up our stores of ammo at some point. But that is a bit further down the track, and anyone who's played System Shock and knows a bit about the game probably knows where I'm going with that. Straight into my ambush.
This is Xerxes. Due to the recent confusion, there will be a ship-wide census tomorrow at 0900. All personnel, please report to the common area of Deck 5 at that time.
As you can see, there's a package of nanites up there. I've just marked this location so we can come back and grab that later. It's not going to be too painful to do that. Oh, hush. You cannot see me. Better not be able to see me. Wait for it to reset. There we go. Good night, Sleeping Beauty. And we got a... Damn, man, we had a robot right on our heels there. Gonna need to switch out some AP rounds. Okay, that's flat out broken. I don't think I can repair that. Repair level 2. Don't care. Not a big deal.
God, get me out of here. I'm recording the lock to this room. Maybe that will hold them. I'm heading to cargo bay 2. Come find me there.
Can wait and see if we can... I can hear the robot. He's down there somewhere. There he is. I'm not the biggest fan of this area. Mostly because this area respawns enemies a lot. And it's a real pain in the bum. Okay, we should be able to chip away at this guy. Unless, of course, the weapon jams. In which case, we try again. Alright, there we go. I would like to repair this weapon, but we need to get in a position where we're not we're a bit too vulnerable here.
I'm not sure what's creeping me out worse. The hybrids with their pipes and shotguns, the berserk turrets, or our supposed allies. I don't trust those UNM bastards. I've got to find Sanger. She knows the access code to fluidics control. I'm gonna make my way over to Cargo Bay 2 to find her.
Okay, that's our first problem. Need to get rid of this one. And then our final problem is right there. Oh, what happened there? That was weird. Unload. Unload. Alright, we'll worry about fixing that in a tick. I just want to get all of this stuff done first. He's there. I don't need to hide. I will hit you with my whacking stick. Hit you slowly, hit you quick. Great. Let's start the research on this, even though we're probably going to need... Yeah, we're going to need some chemicals here. Let's take care of this guy. Is he stuck? No, he is not. He is not stuck. So glad I can kill them with 2 hits. I should have brought a surgical key. That would have been helpful. Let's grab the log.
Due to the tenuous situation as of late, I've ordered security defense turrets placed at key locations. Yesterday one went off accidentally and critically injured crewman Wells. However, somebody must have tampered with the Xerxes security subsystems, because now
Continue that.
technicians are unable to take them offline. Until we get to the bottom of this, I've ordered all security turrets recalled to storage. But now I can't get in touch with the team I sent out to do the recall.
Oh, we got a repair. Look at that. Perfect. Alright, so we've got 2 poor, 1 fair. And that's still kicking along. It's probably not worth me bringing this with, because it's going to just take up space. We kind of need that. Space, the final frontier. Sweet. As much as I do like this area, it is probably my least favorite area just because of the spawns. Geographically, I love this area. I love exploring it, but oh my god, the spawns are incessant. So frustrating.
Do you not trust the feelings of the flesh? Our biology yearns to join with yours. We welcome you to our mass. But you puzzle us. Why do you serve our mother? choose cold metal over the splendor of flesh. But you fear us.
We hear your thoughts, and they rage for your brothers you believe dead.
But they are not.
They sing in our symphony of life. We offer another chance to join us. If you choose to lie down with the machine,
we will rend you apart
and put you separate from the joy of the mass.
I do crave separation. Just realized that we are 2 cyber modules off getting our upgrade. Hopefully we can one-hit this guy. Yes, we can. Sweet.
They aren't making this easy for us, are they? I miss you. I know it's stupid, but I do. I think I'll wallow in self-pity for an hour or so, and then rate you again. Figures. I have to travel 67 trillion miles to meet a man. Once you're transferred to the Von Braun, everything will be better. I'll be better. I promise. Great. Someone's coming. Counting the seconds.
We're going to put all of this... I was going to say contraband, it's not really contraband. We're going to put all of the cigarettes and alcohol and stuff back at a little storage point right here. Being very careful. There we go. Perfect. Now comes the fun part. What I like to do is clear this control area up here first, before we go into either of the storage bays, cargo bays. So we've got... Oh, please no. Please no. There was one behind us. That's just what we need. Please don't come in here. That will destroy... almost destroy a turret over here. That will completely destroy a turret over there. But we got a few more enemies in here that we need to take care of. Let's see if we can entice this guy in. Yep, here we go. Wait for him to come through. Hopefully we don't get... Yeah, there's a hybrid coming this way. I can hear it. This is going to get dicey. This is why I hate this area. Come here, you. Right. There's one down there we don't need to worry about. But the monkey is what I really care about up here. Gotcha. Good. That's the bulk of my concern taken care of. Grab all of this good stuff because it's handy dandy. And this, we're going to have to take a lot of this stuff back. There's going to be way too much stuff here. All of this cigarettes and alcohol, man. Like, holy crap. This crew. They got it pretty damn good. The company's taking care of them, making sure they're lubricated. Socially lubricated.
Stay where you are, Beck. I mean it. This isn't something you can fight. This isn't something you can run from. If you love me, you won't come looking for me. Just hang tight. I won't let you down.
Before we go any further, though, we're going to have to take all of this stuff back. Which I'm not looking forward to. Fully expect we'll come across something here. Huh. Shockingly not. Curious. Also, where the hell is my music? All of this stuff can sit right here for... Oi, 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 oi. Right here for now. Do wish you could stack the cigarettes. put them into little bunches or something. That'd be handy. Get like a bunch of 6 or something and you can condense them into like, I don't know, 4 slots or something. I don't know. Stuff. Right, we got this guy down here. This guy's dangerous because you can try and drop down and whack him with a wrench, but it's dicey. Still, we prevail. Alright, let's head up to the shuttle control. I believe. No, it's beyond that, isn't it? Command control. Yes. Something like this. See the lip syncing?
Rachel, kids, I'm sorry.
What's curious about this interaction is that this guy obviously tops himself here, but there's no body. Why is that? Here comes that little galloping Bambi. You don't see squat, fella, but do come down. Tell me all about it.
We seek. We no longer.
Man, look at the ammo on this guy. 6 anti-personnel, 7 shotgun rounds. Holy crap. This guy was loaded. Okay. Grab a hat, we grab some nanites. This guy has some nanites, we'll grab those too. What's this?
My duty is to the UNN and to this ship. But can I resist the call of the many? My father's weakness brought Shodan into existence. My weakness has invited these things aboard the Von Braun. Can I undo the wrong I have done?
Probably not. A little bit hasty, eh? And thank you. Now we're going to head into the shuttle... Sorry, not the shuttle bays. The cargo bays. Get our stuff done. Going to cargo bay 1. Don't worry about cargo bay 2 in a bit. Nothing on you. Looks like you should be able to use this. But you do just have to walk close to the door and it will open for you. Isn't that lovely?
This is Xerxes. Can you not feel the glory of the flesh? Do you not yearn to be free of the tyranny of the individual?
Saw a pipe hybrid over there. Is he going to come around this way? Sounds like he is. Yeah, he is. Not sure if he's going to be able to spot me here. And it doesn't matter. Strike 3. You're out, son. This is a little trap here, but we can. Thank you. Don't be shy. Do come closer. We can potentially... We can squish these guys with the lift, but getting them underneath the lift is a real challenge. Please come. There's no easy way to entice them over here. I've tried all sorts of stuff. Shooting, jumping, whacking stuff, dropping more stuff, dropping metallic stuff. Let's see if I can make a bit of noise here. Come on. Sometimes that's enough to draw them in. I just need one to get under here and get crushed. And the noise that he makes when he explodes will be enough to draw the others in, hopefully.
I'm sorry, I didn't see where you went.
He's not. He's going to sit right by that pillar. Stay there. Stay there. Stay, 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 stay. Boom! Hot dog. Yep, here comes a couple more. Easy way to save ammo. Otherwise you'd have to be using armor piercing to take them out effectively, and armor piercing is... it's not rare, but it's not very common early on, and you want to be saving that shit for other things. We won't need them indefinitely. We are the jack of all trades, so we will get our hands on a laser pistol at some point. Come on, fella. Man, he was right there. Alright. Rather than wait for these idiots to... Gonna bring this back up to our level so we can make a quick getaway here. Bye-bye. Actually, I think there might have been a clip down there. We'll be fine. That is a turret we do not want to mess with. Okay. And we don't need to. We can go hop. Cyber modules. Now we have enough for an upgrade. Yeah, excellent. And we can hack this from here. 55%, not great odds. Okay, that's pretty much nuked everything. Oh boy, okay. 55% my ass. That just boned me hard for at least a couple rounds there. That's bullshit. Probability can eat my nuts. We're not going to worry about that turret. Turret's just... Is there one below us? I hope there's not. But we're basically done here. We don't need to worry about this. Alright, we can go back this way. Just need to be careful of the robot that's over there, the mech. Thank you. We're in the shadows here, so he shouldn't be able to see us. Good, good. They're not very attentive, these robots. Excellent, okay. That's a trap. That's a trap. It's a peddling, alright. Hop. As soon as I jump over here, these will all bust open. Look at them all. Frickin' A. The good news is if we can get all of these guys bunched together, we can take them all out in one. Uh-oh. Oh, get up there. Come on now. We may have to do some surgery here. Ugh. Not what I had hoped to do. Oh, I thought it was going to clip them. I thought it was going to clip them. I thought we had a winner. We may have a good chance of taking these guys out now. So let's see. Hopefully we can draw them back underneath here and we can get some kills. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That should be enough to draw the big mech over here too, so hopefully we can take him out as well. Be a real victory if we could squish him. Yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. No! Go under the lift. Hey, hey! Damn it. How do I miss a wall in front of me? Riddle me that, System Shock 2. See if we can get a hit here. No, he's going to move on. The problem is when this lift resets, it takes frickin' ages. Has to go all the way up and then back down again. Yeah, it's a nice way to get a little bit of extra damage on this guy. Yeah, please do. Come back this way. Oh, you are just going to be coy, aren't you? I don't like leaving this guy at my back. He's a real pain in the bum. Come on, fella. Nope, he's just going to fluff around for a bit. Alright, we'll leave him be. Thank you. Now it sounds like he's coming. I stand corrected. Captain McFluff is on a mission to do his best fluffing. I hate it when they do that. So we're going to loot the crap out of this area and not worry about it too much, hopefully. Hop, up you get. Good fella. Sweet. From this vantage, yeah. From this vantage point here, we might be able to crush him. As long as the lift is between us, he should walk forward. Come on. God damn it. Come on, fella. You're wasting time. Hello? I bet he still thinks he can see me. Yeah, he does. He still thinks he's got eyes on me. There he is right there. Nope, Captain McFluffface is just going to fluff around. Here we go. Oh, that's probably going to miss. What would also be a win is if I could get him on the lift. If I can get him on the lift, it'll take him out. He'll come up here, I can put him on the second floor or something, and we won't have to worry about him. Perfect. I'm going to bring him up to the top floor. Bye-bye. Clownage of the bum. Probably better that I don't take him out, because it means he won't respawn. Or something won't respawn in his stead. Even better. There is a monkey on the ground floor here somewhere. There he is. I think he saw me. Yep. There he is. There he is. Thank you. What do we have here? 55%. Not great odds. Does that honestly look like 55% to you? Come on now. There we go. Still worth it. If we were to buy that clip, it would have cost us a hell of a lot more than that. Alright, so... Is there something up here? I think there is. Yeah, there is. 5 nanites. Well, la-dee-da. Thank you for the chips. 1 magazine. And we repeat on the top floor. Gotcha. Some cyber modules, some nanites. What are we up to now? 17. We've got enough for our next level, so we're going for level 3 strength next, and then after that we've got modify and maintain. Oh, I don't think we need to worry about going down that way. There's nothing up there. Let's go. Very cool, so we need to go this way. Don't you go anywhere, mister. Your ass is mine. Not sure if that monkey saw me. I don't think it did, but it will come in this direction. So we can still whack it. Yeah, he's there. Nice. Fully expected him to just hit me with a cryokinesis attack then.
Taking precautions, I proceeded with further experiments. Since we've reached Tau Ceti, creatures have gotten smarter and somehow gained limited psi abilities. I probed another subject with a Beta 5 cycle and sensed many things, but mostly an incredible empathy. The chimps have become acutely aware of their own history, of the vivisections and experiments that have been performed on them while on board the Von Braun. They have anger, and they are ready to express it. Clearly, they are both a fascinating scientific resource and an incredible security risk. My recommendation? Either freeze them in cryo-storage for the remainder of the mission, or liquidate them immediately. Who knows what other abilities they'll acquire.
Can't say I disagree with that assessment. Got another look here.
A laboratory worker from MedSci called me down to the vivisection room yesterday. He felt the lab chimps were exhibiting uncommon intelligence. I sat with one for 4 hours and tried to probe it with the Cyan on a Beta 4 cycle. It failed to respond. I, of course, assumed it was because it was incapable of reacting to the sophisticated Beta 4 cycle. But then, I realized it was blocking the probe intentionally. As soon as I raised the Cyan to attack it, the creature lashed out with its arms and projected a cryokinetic field towards me, paralyzing my arm. I immediately side-dampened the monkey and then stunned it with an electric prod.
That seems appropriate. We've only got... Damn, we've got 6 charge left on the Braun boost. Then it's gone. Let's take care of this monkey. Good night, my sweet prince. Now, what do we have here on the shotgun? That's poor. I'm not going to bother carrying that. We've got better shotguns than that. By the time we actually get our hands on the shotgun skill, which is level 3 standard weapons, we're going to have shotguns in way, way better condition. Alright, that's pretty much everything on this side. We've cleared out all of the Cargo Bay 1. Now we need to go to Cargo Bay 2. Time-wise, we're doing pretty good, I think.
Power drained.
Yep, there goes my power. Okay. I don't have the power. So we're going to save. We're going to do some hacking here. Oh, wow, 65. That is a lot. And there's enough ice nodes to make this tricky. Oh, wow.
Security system offline.
We got it. Second attempt on 65% difficulty. That's impressive. What's the RNG taketh? it do occasionally giveth. I will take it. Now we need to make the best use of this time that we can, which means rushing over to this area here. Really need to take out some turrets and stuff. Come on. Alright, so we're gonna take this turret out. There's 2 turrets here that I really want to take out. Talk to me.
Well, we can't get the malfunctioning turrets offline, and now Xerxes isn't even talking to us. Pollard thought of a workaround. By running bypass into central control, we can hack into the turrets locally and take control of them. However, that means walking right up to the little sons of bitches and hoping they don't go off. One thing is sure, I'm going to figure out what the hell happened here.
We kind of need to kick on here, so we're going to need to bypass this guy. If we can. Oh, shit. Please die. Alright, the other turret we need to take out is just around this hallway here. This is going to get dicey.
This is Xerxes. Due to measures beyond our control,
This is going to get
all meal
dicey.
service aboard the Von Braun will be suspended. Nutritious snacks are available at most replicators.
Oh, that was close. That was close. Now we're going to head back. Those are the 2 main things to take out. But now we're going to head back into this area here. Kind of finish off everything. Explore! You know how this works. There are cyber modules in almost every one of these bays, usually on the top level. Make you work for your lunch. What is this? Terrible? No, I don't care. Up. Good boy. They do not welcome me. Should have... Yep, we got a pistol clip here. There'll be one above us. I'm triggering so many people with the word clip now, aren't I? This guy will be a shotgunner. Beautiful. He went down quite easily. More cyber modules, and we've got a hackable here. I believe this is the one with the French Epstein device. No, not this one. There's another one. We'll find it, don't you worry. We've got a lot of items here. Probably going to run out of inventory space soon if I'm not careful. Look at that, we've still got 90 seconds on the security countdown. It's doing pretty good. Can I get up here? I can. Look at that. There's a surgical key. We need to go upstairs. Hello. Thank you. That guy's... pretty sure that guy's above me. I believe he's a shotgunner. Yeah. Oh man, he had some alcohol. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else up here. Let us move on. I'm hoping I can finish this section before the end of this episode. Would be so good to put these storage areas behind me. Much as I love the cargo bays, they just, because of the respawning enemies, they can be a nightmare. That will probably attract attention. And this door is now stuck. Oh no. Oh no. He had a healing item. Shoot. We're going to have to take this stuff back. There's no way I'm going to be able to carry everything else that we've got coming up. That means exposing ourselves to more risk. Not a fan. He must have already damaged himself a little bit. There is a point where they can damage themselves when they pass through. It's right there. As you can see, a robot's already destroyed itself on that thing. If they pass underneath it, they'll take damage. Pretty significant damage too. Excuse. I can eat 3 of those chips, but the rest of this gear is going to have to go. We'll put you there. Alright, tell you what, let's get rid of the paw. We'll keep this one. Just reload that so that we've actually got some, yep. If you don't reload these weapons, when you cycle through to them, it will pick the best weapon that you have in your inventory. So it'll grab this one, and I don't want it to do that. So in order to short-circuit that, in order to bypass it, short-circuit it, in order to bypass that feature, you just load up the weapon that you want to use. Put some ammo in there. And then it will use that one as a preference instead. Easy peasy. Let's recharge our Braun boost so we get a little bit of extra space to play with. And because we're here and we can get the upgrade, we can make things a little bit easier on ourselves again. Let's go ahead and do that. Might as well, since we're here. Very good. Alright, so we're going to upgrade our strength next. Beautiful. That immediately gives us 3 extra inventory slots, which is perfect. Thank you. Might not have saved us, even if we had those extra 3 slots and we tried to keep going into Cargo Bay 2. Probably still would have had to make a trip back to drop off all that junk. Now, I heard that mech coming after us. There he is. Let's see if I can... Oh, yeah. See if we can get him coming after us. Perfect. Come on, stay underneath, stay underneath. Yes. Boom! There goes the mech. Textbook. That will do the same to you if you're not careful. You probably won't explode. But I doubt there'll be much left. Perfect. Nuff nuff. Let's head upstairs. I don't recall there being too much up here. Come on, up, up. Good boy. We've got 7 cyber modules left. We need 10 more to get the modify skill. Yeah, there's this stuff which... Ah! This has not been hacked. We'll grab that in a tick. Pistola, extra... Yeah, there's no way in hell I was going to be able to carry all of this stuff. Way too much. I don't want to modify that. I want to hack that. Thank you. 30%. There we go. We get a bag of chips, 6 AP rounds, and a psi hypo. Not a psi hypo, a health hypo. I'll take them all. A lot of people will probably leave the chips. That's completely up to you. Now, because we can get time to search that, always good to search those things just in case they drop a battery. Batteries can be recycled. They can also be used to recharge your items.
In some ways, the many is not unlike the UNN. There's a joy in working towards a collective goal, and being able to put aside the things that draw us apart and make us separate. Why do we fear the loss of our individuality so much? Man can dream, but the many can accomplish.
We have a mech right above us. And it's on the move. Okay, 2 more cyber modules. There's a pistol here. In terrible condition. Okay, unfortunately this guy's on the move, which means it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Try and get around him. May have to take him out. Where is he? Is he right in the corner there? He is. He's inside the... How did he manage to get inside the crate? Willing to bet that he'll be able to clip back out and shoot me from inside that crate. See if we can... Okay, let's loot these guys if we can. Yeah.
Ballone's dead. I was just talking to him and this cyborg came up behind him and... Okay, Connie, get a grip. Get a grip. I've recoded the door lock and engineering control to 15061. I think I'll be safe in here. Yeah, I'll be safe in here.
Sucker. And we've got another log here.
Constance, I fear now for my life. I think this has gone beyond any imaginings of Diego and Korenchkin. I do not believe they are in control at all. We must discover what it was they found down on the surface of Tau 75 and why they guard the secret so jealously. I think this is more important than my life, or your life, or the life of this ship. Be brave and be careful.
We've got a bunch of useful items here. We have the laser pistol, which I just repaired. We can't use it yet because we don't have an energy of 1, energy weapon skill of 1. We'll get that soon enough, but we also got a French Epstein device. And this allows you to automatically modify, aka upgrade, any weapon for free. Basically, you spend an Epstein device and it will upgrade your weapon from level 0 to level 1 or level 1 to level 2 maximum. So very handy. I went past what I needed. There are only 5 of these on impossible difficulty, so we're going to be collecting them all for some free modification upgrades. Let us head to command control again. What do we like for... Yeah, we got 9, so... No. Get out of here. Extra health items, can't say no to that, but we will recharge this weapon here, the laser pistol. 100 charge. Alright, when we do get energy weapons, we can bring this into the rotation. This will kind of act as our armor piercing, because it does a lot of extra damage to mech targets, which includes turrets, the mechs themselves, cameras, all that sort of stuff, so pretty handy. And that will give our poor AP rounds a break. Of course, it does mean that we have to take up 3 extra slots to bring it with, but I think it's worth it. For all of the extra damage that it does, especially when it's upgraded, definitely worth it in my opinion. Wowee, do we have a lot of stuff here. This is all going to have to come back. Jeez. Jeez Louise. We need to go this way. First thing is first, I'd like to transfer all of this stuff back to where our stash is, so... Oh shit. Oh shit. You can... Get out of that. You can try and... Yeah. You can try and get yourselves between each of the shotgunners. And they will hit each other if you time it well. Okay, we're going to need a bit more... Bit unlucky that they were both right there. Okay, we got food. See if I can grab that. And that. There we go. Bit unlucky for them both to be here. It does happen from time to time. I suppose I should be thankful it wasn't a robot or something. I don't have to waste more AP rounds. Let us move on. Drop in all of this good stuff here. We'll come back and pick this up later. Don't need that. Put the French Epstein device there. All of this extra crap. We only need 3 pistols, so I'm going to drop these here as well. Go back and pick up the rest. It'll probably take a couple of trips. Just get all that done first so that we can get that part out of the way. Because the longer you go along this level, so, you know, from end to end, the more likely you are to get spawns, potentially. Or at least that's what I found. I found if you leave a big gap between where you're going, it will fill that gap with respawns. In other words, there's probably some sort of radius from the respawn points. If you get too far away, they become active. If you're standing right on top of them, obviously they're not going to spawn enemies right on top of you, so they don't trigger. That's what I'm getting at. All of this stuff can just sit right here. We'll come back for it once the lift is active. There's a lot of good gear here. All the alcohol, man. Holy crap. Suppose we do have a decent sized crew. Probably not enough, really, when you think about it. For however long they are in space. Although if we've got replicators that can do the job for you. I wonder if I'll have enough space to collect everything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Plus we've got this stuff in here. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now we might as well head up and trigger this little section here. So we need 15061.
Xerxes is one step ahead of us. He's performed an override on the fluidics control computer and blocked us out. But keep an eye open. You might be able to find some workaround.
Funny you mention that.
Somebody's been tampering with the Xerxes unit. In the interest of keeping secrets from the powers that be, I've installed a backdoor to the fluidics control computer. To activate it, install hardware override 45M DEX in the system's monitoring unit in command control. You can find 45M DEX in auxiliary storage 5 in the coolant tubes. Keycode 34760.
I think we can manage that. Let's go and fix this so that we hopefully get that out of the way for next episode. He did not see me. I'm surprised. Me. I join you here. Be gone. Let's swap that out. Put that back. Won't have to worry about this for too much. That little step back they do is a real pain in the bum. We will walk down here though and we'll try and grab the rest of these hypos. Not that they're strictly necessary.
Anatoly, you must open up the planet
to the scientific staff of this vessel. If there is something down there, it's bigger than Triop. It's bigger than the UNN, and it's bigger than you. And why have you and Diego shut off Deck 3? What's going on?
Okay, what was the code for this thing? 34760. 34760. Perfect. And there's the decks.
Well done. I'm uploading some cybernetic modules.
You're a peach.
Find an upgrade unit as soon as you can.
Oh, we need something for this, don't we? OS, osmium. Perfect. Okay, we've got a monkey on our back here. Wait for him to get a bit closer. That was risky. He could have launched something then. Fully expected him to. But he was a good boy this time. So we'll give him credit. Put on our birthday suit. That's not what a birthday suit is, Blondie. Blow my candles. I dare you. Yes. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I could go down there, but there's really no point because we're going to flush fluidics soon and there won't be any radiation to worry about. So, pop that in there. We'll drop that over there. Let's go and replace this DEX. Get this part over and done with so we don't have to come down here anymore. We have to go back all the way to command control, I think it was called. All the way down this end of the ship. Back to storage. What are we looking at? 19. So we need modifiers our next one. We can get that in this new area. Go back in command control. That was lucky. He almost had us there. I'm glad that that can happen. Let's get a little boost here. We'll come back and boost this again. Sorry, it's modify, isn't it, that I need? That's my next one. Modify. Try and keep all of these in parity, or as close to as we can. Make sure that they're not, the levels aren't too far from each other. Okay, pop you in here. Cyber modules, thank you.
Good work. Here are some more cyber modules. Spend them wisely.
Oh.
They're not easy to locate.
I shall. So, our next skill is modify. And we need 17 more for maintain, so we're 5 off. Mark that one off on the handy dandy spreadsheet. Time to move on. Not that we really need modify right now. We could probably use it on a pistol, but there's no pistol which is really in fantastic condition. And we don't have the maintain skill yet. And that's really needed to get the most out of the disposable maintenance tools. I don't even know if I could yeah, I don't think I could maintain anything at the moment. If I tried to use a disposable maintenance tool, it would probably tell me I don't have enough skill. So I need at least level 1, but level 1, or each level, adds a +1 to the condition whenever you drag a disposable maintenance tool over a weapon. We'll show you that in a bit. But basically, you want to get that as high as possible. We can flush fluidics control, which means we go up here. Bit of backtracking. There we go. And we got some more cyber modules.
Pods online. You'll have to head to nacelle 1 and 2 and reset the pods manually. After that, reinitialize the system from core control. But that system won't come online until you reset both pods. Keep an eye out. They're mobilizing their real forces, and they know exactly where you are.
Oh no. Now, all of the radiation is gone, so we don't need to worry about this suit for now. This suit does come in handy later on, so that's why I'm holding on to it. There's one particular area way down the track. But other than that, we're not really going to worry about this too much. I think we're going to end the episode here. Got a fair bit done. Just need to head back to the nacelles and start everything back up, and we are laughing. We can move on to hydroponics deck. Until the next episode, hackers.
Research complete.
Oh, that was good timing. Here, have a gland.